How you doing? Patrick Pierre Lewis here again. Today we're going to discuss about not selling your gold and not selling your silver. A lot of people have silverware, gold jewelry, and things of that matter. Jewelry, watches, chains. And they're sitting on basically a gold mine, so to speak. If you notice, I have friends in different locations throughout the United States. If you notice, specifically in your area, there's been a lot of insurgence of buy here gold places. We'll buy your gold. We'll buy your gold. Well, these are legitimate businesses that basically purchase your gold for the cheap. You know, you go in there, you bring in your silverware, your gold chains, your gold rings, or whatever it may be, and you'll get back, you know, whatever they decide to give you. Now, I'm not here to bash the gold, I buy gold places. I'm not here to bash them. But I'm going to tell you something. They're robbing you. Okay? These places know the true value of the gold that they're getting from you. They know exactly the spot price of the gold that they're getting at that moment. And a lot of times these buy gold places here are, you know, once again, they're popping up everywhere. But they're usually in the places that are lower to middle class areas where they know people are going to come in and, you know, if they need some quick cash, be able to sell their jewelry, you know, like a pawn shop. But you don't get the gold back or the silver back once you go to these locations. So when you have gold and you have silver in those forms like jewelry, watches, neck chains, so forth, it's really good to hold on to them, because if you really don't know the value of what you have, you may be losing out a lot of money. For example, a friend of mine went in there and did a test, and he had a nice ring, nice 14-karat gold ring, solid weight, and the value of the gold itself was going for about $500. When he went into the buy gold place, they tried to offer him $120. Yes. And they acted like they were giving him the best deal on the planet. They didn't know it was a test. But this is what's happening. So you may be sitting on way more money than you expect when you have that piece of ring. Even though you may be in the need of having to sell it, it's good to know the value of the gold of what you're selling. The one way to know that is by the weight, by the grams. If you have a 14-karat gold ring, 18-karat gold ring, a 24-karat gold ring, and we're going to use gold rings as an example today of not selling your gold or your silver, but we'll use a gold ring as an example. It'll go by the weight. So if you get a chance to, you have to sell it, figure out what the weight is first and do a quick check online. There are a few places online that actually show you the value of the weight of the gold, the carat of the gold, to give you a better understanding of if you have to sell it, what you're getting. But my suggestion, don't sell it, because, and I explained this in a previous video, 10 years ago gold was at $300. Now, 10 years later, it's at $1,600. The value of gold, if you look at the stock market of the GLD, which is the gold tag for the stock market, GLD, if you look at it for the past 10 years, it's literally been going this way. You know, sometimes when you look at the stock market, it goes up, down, up, down. But every year, gold has been up. So don't sell your gold. Silver as well. Silver is more volatile than gold. It's very much more volatile than gold. And there are many indications that silver is being suppressed. But that's another video, that's another topic. But silver is a little bit more volatile than gold. So if you have some gold chains and gold necklaces in your drawer and so forth, it'd be a good time to actually, take the time and figure out what the true value is. Like I said, you may be sitting on a gold mine, so to speak. So, look in your closet, look in your drawers, and in the cupboard, and check out, see what you have. Pull it out. Like I said, it goes by the gram and it goes by the carat. Same thing with silver. A lot of people, grandparents, purchased silverware, which were at the time, still at the present time, would be sterling silver. But that's another video. We'll talk about that. But you may even have some sterling silver. If you have some grandparents who purchased some old silverware and so forth. So that is worth money as well. But we're going to talk about sterling silver in the next video. So today the topic is do not sell your gold and do not sell your silver. Why? Because the probability of it going up is very high. I remember back in the early 90s where people used to buy gold, and the gold chains, the rappers used to have the big gold chains and so forth. And they probably bought it dollars on the penny. It was cheap back then. I mean, these big rope chains, if you look at the old videos, you'll see that. And those same people who have those thick gold chains that they probably purchased, I mean, those solid, you've seen the videos, those solid gold chains, if they bought it for $200 then, that chain now is probably worth thousands. So for those people who were in that scene back in the days, who have those big solid gold chains, or those big rings, or those big, I'm from New York, so I remember girls used to wear the big bamboo earrings, those big 14-karat gold bamboo earrings. If you have those, pull it out. You're sitting on a good chunk of change. Once again, this is Patrick. If you have any questions, any comments, please subscribe to me. If you have any information that any comments regarding what I talked about, you need some questions asked, feel free to ask me. All right? Have a great day. Take care.